Mhm. You like my title? So the last quest that I did for Hildebrand during my last stream, it ended with Julyan chasing after Hildebrand and Goldbert, like yelling that she wouldn't be made a grandma. And Seer was so terrified, saying that she was more terrifying than a dark knight. He thought that was so funny. Julian is definitely my favorite of the Mandervilles. Alright. No. If it's in Gardenia, you said the seasonal quest, then yep, there it is. It's gonna be in the place where all other events are when there's events in Gardenia. Wait. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Yes, no, it is picking up. Yep. Alright. Ooh. Get an emote. Okay, I'm gonna switch tool because I put the whatever the glamour set on the red mage, so I might as well use it. Yay. Hold on. Happy Starlight Adventure. I am Garaniji, Starlight Celebrant. And you are called Delta Lavana, you say? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Might this be the first time partaking in our festivities? Inspired by an old Ishgardian tale, the Starlight Celebration is about granting the wishes of children. And this year, we are bringing back the festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike, Starlight Stalls. First time around, the Carline Canopy supplied us with a kind of mold punch, which we provide our guests tremendously popular, so we are planning to provide it again with a twist. Alas, with celebrants busy attending to the preparations at the stalls, we haven't been able to get working on said twist. If you are not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend us a hand? I'm truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me in Caroline Canopy's stall at the market. There I shall explain the particulars to you. When you're ready, the guide yonder will glad to escort you. Shall see you anon. Steward of our adventure has agreed to help us. If you would follow me, I shall take you to Starlight Stalls. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's him. He's the Carpenter Guild Master. Oh. This is bunch of seeds. Oh, I guess this is how you get the flowers for... one of the ways to get the flowers for the phases that my retainers occasionally bring back. Thanks for assisting. I asked Melanie to join me and explain our punch plans. She should be along any moment now. Oh, so your adventure has been roped in to help. It's been forever since I've talked to this person. As Ame already mentioned, last year's festival, Carly and Konopi prepared Kinder Punch for people, just distributed in mugs with a Gardinian design. When I mentioned this to the guild counterparts, the others said they were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well, and so we had these beauties made. They bear local vistas and motifs such as the galleon for Lumencia and a cactar Rulda with seasonal flourishes worked in with a festive touch. Since we have now 3 lovely mugs, we thought it would be fitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinder Punch. The Gardenier Punch is traditionally made with simmering the juice in locally grown apples and blood currants sown in various herbs. For Lumencia and Odal varieties, I'm keen to incorporate Gardenians found in their respective locals, but I haven't been able to decide what. And therein lies our request. Could we get some old punch, please? Wow, new mug things. I'm pretty sure I wonder what they're like. I don't know the punches already, but it shouldn't be long. We're currently preparing 2 new varieties, you see, using ingredients from the seeds shown on the mugs. It does me well to see younglings' curiosity for faraway lands. If further motivates me to serve up Kinder Punch, that will not disappoint, which brings me back to the task we have you. We ask you to investigate what ingredients we should use to create the punch that best captures each niche. Gardenia's market attracts many visitors from all over Rome. Adventurers such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing out relevant information. Your comment is most assuring. I shall apprise the other celebrants of the situation and return to Mikito's amphitheater. I look forward to your findings. Alright, so I'm not gonna actually have to go all the way to the other city-states. It's just gonna be in the thing. Oh, I didn't see these before. Did you give anything? Just dies. Ah. Okay. I'll have to click on exit. Can't just walk through the thing. Over there. I don't know why I didn't go use the Aetheryte shard, but oh well. You wish to make a drink of residence with tea would be a good place to start. We Eldals can't get through the day without a good strong brew. It's served up anywhere you can get a feed. Doesn't matter if it's a slap-up meal or just a sweet treat. I've heard tell that the Sultana takes hers with a generous helping of butter and honey. Aside from tea, the island has specialties like vanilla, cloves, black pepper, and pearl ginger. The finest stuff can cost as much as gemstones. But the ingredients are seemingly dull. Well, most of my countrymen would say no blunt spices, but that would be selling your cuisine short for dining should be an adventure. The thrill of the unknown, the triumph of audacity. A dish should have all the drama of the championship balcony. Oh yes, such experience may be a little stimulating for children, but we grown-ups can appreciate a little excitement. Wouldn't you agree? Even though my punch with lemons in his fist, then you will see plenty of Lanosian oranges, lowland grapes, and lemons. Lanosian citruses is renowned far and wide. It features heavily in Lumensian cuisine ever since sailors started using it to ward off scurvy, and I wasn't sure that our restaurant has ample stock. I'm in charge of procurement at the Bismarck, you see. If you're after quality citrus, I'll be glad to introduce you to our supplier. Oh yeah, speaking of stuff that my retainer brought back, they brought back some, I forget what it was called, a gate or fence post thing, like whatever, some part of that, and it was 100k, like around 100k on the market. So I put it up for sale. Yeah, I forget what it was called. Oh wait, if I scroll up enough. Yeah, if I scrolled up enough and found it, it was the Highland potting fence. Don't know why. I don't know why a fence piece is 100k, but I guess it's a popular one. I'm not complaining about, I'm not complaining about a potential free 100k guild. And you two stop walking into the walls. Go back, Delta. Were you able to learn anything promising? all these ingredients seem to represent to Limitian. Limitian, no law indeed. We are celebrated should procure the items. See, pray leave it to us. Once the garnish has been prepared, we'll be pleased if you would do the honors and serve it. When it's time, please present yourself to my colleague at Starlight Sauls. Have you happened on when I shall be to speak with the little ones from earlier? I'm hoping that you can learn which city holds the greatest interest for each of them, and in doing so, you would be able to recommend varieties of punch that would be most meaningful. Please don't have me actually memorize the stuff. Punches and more today, I can't wait to have some. What do I like to eat? Fruits. We have apples and berries here in the wood, but I love to try fruits from other places, too. Let's see. Here's for little punches already, hooray! I haven't learned about new places, so it's hard to decide punch. There's no ocean in Gardenia, so it's my dream to go sailing everywhere on a big ship. Alright, so 2 from 2 Bigger dreams, that sounds great. I'm visiting my mom. It's my first time in Gardenia, so I guess I want to learn more about everything here. Oh jeez, there's so many people. Excellent, we received the last ingredients and are now brewing the new varieties of Kinder Punch. We expect the throng children will send upon us as soon as we can. Are you ready to attend them? Oh no, I'm actually gonna need... Oh no, it's gonna be a mini game. A memorizing mini game. Okay. I have a feeling this is gonna go poorly. Need to reread it one more time. Apple and cinnamon forest. Sea and citrus. Dried fruit and sweet. I think I got this. Oh no, it's Goldbert. Mm-hmm. Hermione used to live in Odal and tells me stories about. I've always wanted to know what it's like there. If you have something. Okay. Okay, maybe it won't be as difficult as I think. Wow, this is really good. It's like a sweet tea with spices. Is this what Odal smells like? I wonder. I'm gonna get my friends to come too. I love to have fruits from other places, like tastes like. Do you have a punch that's made with them? Okay, Lomentian. Right? Please be right. Please be right. Please don't tell me I just messed this up. Oh, it's sour but sweet. I love it. I had no idea there were so many kinds of citruses in Lenosia. Oh, and then you were the girl that said she wanted some. You're here, Roger? Come on, let's go up together. Alright. I heard this place called Casino where God fights each other. I want to punch them all and make me feel like I'm there. Okay. I never rolled punch. I'm not sure which one I should try. I remember you said earlier that you wanted to try something from around here. So comment all. I'd love to see a fight there, Danny, but right now there's a fight with my mouth. Ooh, the spices in the punch sure pack a punch. Thank you. I love the apple flavor, and the mug is beautiful too. Oh, I hope I can meet some Moogles while I'm in Gardinia. What to choose? I suppose I'd like a punch that makes me feel like I'm sailing somewhere far away. So, Lomencia. Wow, a great blend of flavors, and I just love the design of the mug. It's shifts like this that connect the whole world. Thank you, miss. I've had a lot of fun. It seems the children really enjoyed their punch. You did well indeed with your selections. From now on, we celebrate will tend to the punch distribution with your fine example as a guide. We need only report back to Garanji. She'll be eager to know how we fare. Alright. just finished putting out a few proverbial fires at the guild, so I thought I'd come by and see how you were getting on. Or as I say, if you're here, my friend, may I assume that your kinder punch has been handed out to the little ones as planned? We're truly in your debt. With your help, we have not only brought the children festive cheer, but also expanded their horizons. Of course, they're all more than welcome to return and try other types of punch. The longer they enjoy themselves at the stall, the better. Anyway, Rich, I want to thank you again, and Miss Garaji and me. Oh, it's absolutely a pleasure. If you enjoyed your punch, then nothing would please us more. Whenever I want to be someone who knows lots of the world like you, miss, I'll go and see what's out there myself and tell everyone all about it. And I want to tell everyone about Virginia too. The Starlight Stalls have reminded me just how much I love it here. That's a wonderful wish, and I have no doubt the spinner herself has heard it. When time comes, it'll be my pleasure to register you as an adventure, young man, and I'll look forward to hearing your tales of courage and high adventure. That goes for you as well, of course. About that. How many gods is it that I've killed by now? It seems you've truly inspired young Jolatane, and you should still have time to spare and eventually inspire even more souls by helping us serve up more Counter Punch. We'd also be glad if you simply enjoy the festivities here on. It's entirely up to you. With the celebration continues, our God will please to show you your stalls. My thanks again, Delta, and happy Starlight. You can use it. Hold on, so... when then you get started. So got 6 emotes in one. Granted, they're all the same. They have like all the same, but they're just slightly variated with the different cups. Still good though. Yay. There you are. Yes. Alright. Now... yeah, it is. There's a set of 3 that's just the normal emotes, and then a set of 3 that's loop. Oh, you're just the same person? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do I want to get some of these? Yeah, why not? I'll get a set of each. I'll get one of each. But then the rest, yeah, there's. I don't need the actual food ones. Whoa. Alright, any other shops? Oh, you're just gonna be the same, right? Yeah, you don't have anything different from before. Is there something back here? Nope. Yeah, I guess that's it. Where are you? You have any questions? Oh, this is just. That's just telling more about the stuff. Again. Oh. It's just the same shop here. Right. Let's switch to one of these. Dancer shirt. Where's the shard? There it is. And then go here because this exit, this loading spot actually needs to right where I need to go. Yeah, this is nice. Both the Bard and Dancer quests have both their NPCs to start them right here. Ooh, I get the next kind of step. Great news, Delta. The post wheel just dropped off a letter from Mistress Najimura. She says the stage has all been set for a performance in All Amigo. She's doing scout out what claims is the ideal venue to host her exhibition in a village called Arlagana that sits in the Gur-Albania highlands. Doubtless it's part due to the location near the border and are considerable fears among the villagers the Garlands will return and retake their home with vengeance. In other words, it's precisely sort of place where the Tentans is likely to strike. At any rate, Mistress Nashima assures me that she and her secret acquaintance have made all necessary preparations. Not letting in resistance, she says, seem fit to ensure Alagon's most prominent residents will be in attendance. If we can perform like we did in Ishgard and simply dispel the darkness from their hearts, surely we'll be able to influence their fellow visitors and stave off the onset of Tentans. But did you see at the very end? Rana, Delta, and the success of our tour. In the future, should Falls himself rise on you. I'm counting on you to rise occasion. Aren't you excited as I am? Let's make this show for the ages, and with that, let us set out for Alagana. We mustn't keep Mistress Nashmira waiting. Alright, and now just switch to Bard. Good timing, Delta. Norval's demands just arrived at the Adder's Nest. In exchange for senseless freedom, we're to release the contents of Gilbert's journals to the public. Bastard won't be satisfied until all Guardians hate Alamigan's guts. The brass hats are delivering a course of action as we speak. Not much we can do now, but wait. Command has made its decision. You will not wish to hear it, but the Order rejects Norval's demands. He and his band are to be summarily eliminated. What? Hold on a second. You want to try and negotiate Sanson's release? As a nation, we cannot bow to acts of intimidation. I'm afraid negotiation was never an option, and here I must repeat the order for you to relinquish the journal at once. So we were saying you're abandoning Sanson, you're gonna let him die. Here's the great Vanchan. Here are all Guardians. But you won't even lend an ear to his descendant. Oh no, instead you choose the easy way out. Just kill everyone, even your own man. Wash away the bloody past with more blood. Just to be clear, I ain't siding with Norval. There's no excusing his method, but there is no excusing yours either. It's bullshit. That's what it is. Hey, it's bullshit. No, pray do not be so quick to despair, for I was simply relaying the outcome of Command's deliberation, a deliberation in which the elder Seedseer had no part. As you say, the orders are bullshit. Not the words I would have chosen, but you speak the truth nonetheless, and I for one have no intention of abiding by them. The decision was largely influenced by a small handful of our leadership, and not the boldest handful, I may add. It is plain from the fact that they did not think to bring the matter before the elder Seedseer. Captain Smith is a dear comrade, like you. I would spare no aid in any effort to rescue him, and I am pleased to say that we are not alone in this sentiment. As a matter of fact, I have already reached out to my Lancer and Archer acquaintances, and they stand ready to aid our cause. Oh, now you're talking. There's still hope for the Order if it has good blokes like you, Varsay. I would thank you not to call me that. Now, the Order will move as soon as they ascertain the enemy's location. Sometimes that's and Scala. Pray, take word of these developments to Jethno. Meanwhile, Levena, I'll need you to bear word to the two guild masters, Julyan and Julyan. Tell them that the time is nigh, and pray return here swiftly. Oh, okay, this is getting cool. I just go through here. Where is it? I always walk past it when it's right here. So the question is, will the Lancer Guildmaster recognize me, considering I've done all the quests for him? I was briefly on such fitting. Sanson once trained in these very halls, and I should like to hear his excuse for being captured so easily. At any rate, you may count on our lances. That Sanson was once one of ours own is reason enough. The request comes from both you and my longtime friend, Orcel himself. Okay, yes, he does recognize me because since he gives one of the reasons is specifying me. It's fun when they recognize you for other quests. Now considering I am from here. I started here. This was literally the first combat I had. The time is nigh then. Very well, we shall make ready to depart at once. When the call came, full many here offered the bows. There's not a soul here, no, it's not of you and Sheshanol and Gadala. Together let us rescue Sanson. Alright, I'm gonna just teleport to there because that's quicker. There you are, not a moment too soon. Things have begun to move. Our scouts report that Norrell and his band have since returned to Twelveswood. They made their lair in North Shrouth, near shards of Dalamund. Even as we get the orders mobilize the unit for assault, we must be there ahead of them. Start at once and make first for the Outer Springs. I shall instruct others to join you there. I will remain here to stall the forces as long as I can. Godspeed. Alright. I was expecting to actually go back to Eurylania, but I guess not. I guess it just stays here in Gardinia. What am I doing? I keep going in the completely wrong direction. We're to an hour crew. Let's keep it that way and get right to work. Our guild friend will take down the sentries and secure the area. We're free to get closer to Roll and give him a thrashing he deserves. This shouldn't be too hard considering I have a level 400 tombstone gear. Well, I was not expecting you to here to deliver the Guardian's answer, are we? You wish, you craven whoreson. Whatever your demands are, it ain't got nothing to do with us. So you act alone. I thought you had some wits, or do you care a little for your friend? Kill Sansa before you get the answer and the deals are off. Everything you worked is for is of self, or do you care that little for your goal? Maybe you have someone after all. Clever though your ploy may be, have you the strength to back it up? Oh, don't you worry. And let's go. We're gonna knock you around so hard all the scales will fall from your eyes. And if that ain't enough to make you see clearly, I'll even slap in a song, something lively to wake you up from your misguided beliefs. Oh yeah, I forgot. I moved it there so that way it's easier for me to quickly... What did I just do? Oops. I pressed some button. Oh, I must have pressed the Windows tab by accident instead of Alt. You're strong, but I cannot follow on until my goal is realized. Oh, he got spirit, I'll give him that. So we're gonna take that long time to parse things up with the song. Alright. Some fools are so eager for death, I will give it to you. Some he'll sprout, he'll skewer us both. Okay. Why? Why do you not understand? Why do you not see all means for the filth they are? Let each spear be thrust for everlasting peace. Let each arrow be loose for the forest and trees. And these will of all... that song, how do you know it? Of course it goes faster than I can read it. I just learned it recently with a spot of help from General here. He showed me Bashan's grave, which I understood your family's been tending to for generations. The song was engraved on the headstone. It's a fine piece, and I ain't hard to see why your ancestor loved it. Taking out arms that we might have peace, so the words go. Words that came from Vatra himself, as a matter of fact. Though Amor gave birth to a good many anthems, and a good many of them borrowed his words. Take a look, and you'll notice a recurring thing. Peace and harmony. How dare you preach to me of my ancestors? For generations my family has sought justice for our Lord, Van Shalon. You couldn't possibly comprehend our pain. Not us, perhaps, but I dare say your great-grandsire, Lord Landrel, could comprehend it better than any man. He witnessed his own sire murdered before his eyes. He knew the painful truth, yet he chose to keep it a secret. Why was this, do you suppose? It was because he knew, above all else, his sire desired peace. Had it been made known that their hero was struck down by treachery, ordinary Guardians would not have been satisfied with protecting their homes. Nay, they would have demanded blood. The war would have raged on, leaving yet more death and destruction in its wake, and the peace that Lord Van Chalon dreamed of would have gone up in smoke. Knowing this, Lord Landrel. Spare me, Lord. Lord Van Chalon desired all of my ego's destruction. You cannot tell me otherwise. Tell me, young man, did it not strike you as odd that I knew of Lord Van Chalon's grade? That which your family has kept secret all these years? The explanation is simple. I had the honor of knowing Lord Landrel. Like you, he admired Lord Van Chalon and everything he stood for. And what he stood for, first of all, was peace and harmony. If you would honor both their memories, you would do well to honor these ideals. No, this cannot be. My ancestors spies on me. Yes, they all did. If not everything I've labored for, all blood and tears have been for naught. I ask not that you forgive, but know that neither will we forget. When time's right, I swear I'll know Lord Valentine's grace earth. That this I swear in Nofika's name. I will ask that you believe, as your ancestors firmly did, in a brighter future, one of your own shaping, undertaken by the shadows of past. I swear. Let's see, is the data center still up? Okay, the data center is still up. Okay, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom while I'm waiting for this. Well, I'm back. Hmm. Oh yeah, I did. I got. So I've been doing the fighting type distortions, trying to get Sock because that's, I think, the only Pokemon left. That's just a regular Pokemon that I have to catch. And in one I ended up getting 2 shiny Clobberpusses. Still didn't get a Sock though. I don't even really like Sock. I just need it for the Pokedex competition. Oh yeah, then there's one spot that I don't remember which one it is, but I have no clue what it is because it's between a fully evolved Pokemon and oh yeah, it was between Palossand and the Flamingo. So I have no clue what that is. Oh no, I really hope I don't have to do the whole duty again. Hopefully I can just talk to the NPC to restart the cutscene and not go through the whole cutscene. Getting closer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So say right now. Hmm. lines. $109. Mm. It literally just resumes in the cutscene. That's nice. And then I don't have to read this all again. Alright, so I go to where he falls down to his knees and starts crying. Is that where? Of course it. Of course. Of course it was. It literally happened literally right one like a minute, not even only a few seconds away from the cutscene ending. I feel like that's happened before. We're not Delta. I am quite well. Thanks to you and good. We ended with only a few cuts and bruises. But Era, I may rest. I must see one last time, making good on my promise to your welcome. Let's return to Adder's Nest. Saribot also got someone. Got one of those, whatever, bots. Nice. Just for writing, you can have Gilbert's journal with me, and I'll send her on one condition. Once the veracity of Tomes constant are ascertained, the order must make the truth public knowledge when the time is right. On this we are aligned, Captain Smith. Not only will I relay your terms to our leaders, I will speak strongly in favor of them. But know that mine is but one voice, and more shall be needed if we are to strengthen our cause. As such, you must rise through the ranks swiftly to stand with me. Stand with you? I fear it will take me a while to attain the honor. To be fooled and taken captive so easy, I am still green as summer grass. It's true the success of mission owes much to Lieutenant Levana, and you would do well to give you her your profuse thanks. However, I suggest that you also give yourself more credit. You have much learned, but you will learn them in good time. This time you are faced with numerous trials. You did not accomplish your mission in spite of them. Did you not accomplish your mission in spite of them? Aye, listen to Boris. We came back with the tome. No one can say we didn't do our jobs. Look at you, a bit of praise in your stunned moment. That won't do at all if you're going to shape the future of our nation. You gotta have shape up. You're right, from leaning on to fulfilling my promise to Norwell, much rest on my shoulder, come what may. I will stand tall and forge on. I must go needs file my report, but your leave, allow me to offer you my heartfelt thanks, not only for invaluable aid, but for being an example to me. For following your lead, I shall strive to become the best leader I can, that my unit's song might one day serve to rouse all Gardinia. And off he goes. Good that he's hale and hearty, at any rate. I'll stick with Sanson for a while, make sure he don't tear open any stitches in the meantime. Would you go and let Jenna know we returned? I'll be along myself soon enough. But speaking of the old man, I think that he knew Vanchilon's son. You don't get that age and not rub shoulders with legend or two, eh? And I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go up to his usual spot. Yep. I see my thanks for bearing word. Those saints in God may not have endeared themselves to an outer leadership. They have found a stout ally and Commander Hilux. I must say, it truly stirs the spirits to see a younger generation blaze a new path. And I pray that Norwell, too, will find his own path to walk, one that is paved not with hatred, but with hope, that leads to peace, both in the world and in his heart. 'Tis what his ancestor would have wished. In him I see them, and it calls to mind the days I spent learning the bow and song under his great-grandsire. A kindly old man who tirelessly tended his father's grave, never forgetting the ideals he stood for. Somewhere along Lord martial line, these ideals had faded away. But thanks to you and yours, they may yet be restored, and made bolder still by the true memories of the past, and the world shall be a better place for it. Desire becomes awakens a new melody within you. Refulgent arrow. Use that one. Of the True Autumn. Oh, that's a nice. That sounds like a nice title. Alright. And now we teleport here. And switch back to Dancer. There you are, Delta. Have you by chance seen Mistress Nashmira? I can find her. I'm sure she'll be along soon. I know she wouldn't want to start forms for the world. And look at what I found. A Scarlet Troop's wardrobe with fine outfits befitting our grand finale. One thing's for certain, we'll be dressed to impress. And remember, what was the word about the Tuntunzo? Alright? We want our audience to enjoy our performance, without worrying themselves with terrible issues behind it all. Well then, whenever you're ready to take to the stage, you know where to find me. Alright. I guess it's time to dance. This is it, Delta. Ready to raise the curtain on our final act? So close and so far, for all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Razanhan across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent, true Falisia. Today, before for you, the ancient depths of our ancestor, respect you, that stir the heart and enrich the mind, chase away the shadows of doubt that plague your soul. Feast upon your eyes, the Kriga stands. Thank you. Alright, Delta. Let's take out the nasty thing for honest purposes and not just for show. Just look at those in trash faces. The excitement is in the air, almost palpable. They know they're about to get a show of the likes which they've never seen. The Alamians are counting on us, Delta, and more ways than they themselves even know. We must dance and not stop dancing until every last shadow has been purged from their hearts. This is the performance we were born to give. Yep, we honest. But we dance from start shine. How could someone sure I must just pop out from my own body? Yeah, I was gonna ask because it's pretty good. Oh, I think I just realized I was supposed to stand on those things. They're coming out. Don't let them touch you. Too late. I was not fast enough at all. And I keep forgetting to run into them. Those seems to refrain during the fray. Delta, you take the one that's last in the middle. There should be a sight to behold. trying to liberate all our ether. We must move quickly. I stepped on them, but I guess it didn't do anything. Ozil, hero, and Slen Delta all over strength. Consider it done. Are you ready, Delta? This stance is for you. Yay. And it's down. It's not, yeah. I knew you wouldn't miss our grand family, and your dancing while you were every so bit as enchanted as I remember from all those years ago. Sharing the stage with you truly was a dream come true. I simply had to make amends for embarrassing display in Gardenia. Did I not? My wounds had all but healed entirely, so I redoubled my training efforts after I arrived here in Alamigo. I dare say I feel as spry as I have in years. And yet there can be no doubt, you and Delta were the true stars today. To think you've come so far in such a short span of time. Mayhap I should have just admired your performance from the wings instead of stepping in. Tut, Mira. I seem to recall you telling me the other day that that girl was still not ready for the spotlight. Wait, this is... You know, me, Lemon. I am strict with my students because I expect only the best for them, and these two have done me proud today. Fancy meeting you here, Delta. I must admit, it gave me quite the start when my Maria here told me that you, of all people, had joined her merry little troop. It's always funny during the job quests when, like, an NPC from, like, the main story comes in and is like, wow, I didn't expect to see you here. It's always funny. Maria and I go far back, you know. After those horrific events unfolded in Oda, I hid away in Thavnair for some time. It was then that we first made each other's acquaintances. Song and dance go together rather well, needless to say, and our friendship rapidly blossomed. When she turned to me for assistance for planning a troop Falsmer's tour in Eorzea, I was more than happy to do my part. It does not surprise me that an accomplished adventurer would have many friends across the realm, but never would I have expected you and my dear Lama were so close. Truly, fate must have brought us together for a reason. I feel the same. Your presence alone has motivated me to grow in ways I never would have thought possible. You have given me the courage and strength and determination to be more than what I was. I recognize that face from somewhere. From Liberator of Alamigo to Traveling Performer, not a path I had predicted, but I'm hardly surprised to see you emerge triumphant in whatever you do. That was truly a performance for the ages. Here in Alagon, we don't get much exposure to foreign cultures, rather stimulating that was, especially the grand finale where she stuffed those bloody shadow beasts. Gods of blood pumping, I'd say. I only wish there was more we could do to show your appreciation. Think nothing, good sir. Just knowing that we've brought a measure of joy to Alamigo in its time of need is reward enough for us. Too kind you are, miss. The road ahead is a long one, but thanks to you, we can stride down it with spring in our step. Know that our village is always open to you, should you ever be willing to grace us with another performance. Farewell, friends. For a second, I thought you realized the true nature of those shadows. But no, the threat of Totoro is gone for now, and it seems no one's the wiser. That's heartening indeed. And with that, we should prepare for our departure. The Almigans were kind enough to invite us these trying times, but we mustn't linger so long as our presence becomes a burden. I too should be on my way. It was a pleasure and honor both to see you on this stage again, and you as well, Delta. Till our paths cross again, go in safety. I've not really done my prospect, friend. But I dare say the day is not far off. I can hold chance to zoom over to a worthy successor. How would the Mr. Nashmere experience shoot out for being a bit slow here? I had Junior, but she just smiled and said, "This was my best performance ever." Is she feeling quite alright? Well, that's the last of it. Our props are packed and we're ready to take to the road. I must say it's a touch bittersweet knowing that this was our last performance. I suppose even the best things must come to an end. Mr. Nashmere will go ahead to Limited to secure us passage back to Razanahan. You'll stop by and see us off, yes? We'd like to pay you a proper thanks before taking our leave of this land. So, considering this is a Shadowbringer job, I'm assuming the place they're from is one of the places I go to in Shadowbringers. I have to go over there. Hmm. Well, if I haven't figured it out, don't actually tell me whatever it is that I haven't figured out, because then I'd be more surprised. Unless it's something that happens in this cutscene. Delta, I'm so touched. You really did come to see us off. Thank you ever so much for all you've done. It was an honor to tour Eorzea with you and bring strength and succor to its people. You're my gratitude as well, Delta. The people's whose hearts you have touched well and turned inspire. Yes, for long, the dance of damned will be but a memory. Yet until that time, we cannot let our guard down. I propose that we extend our tour in Eorzea in the event that there are yet people in this realm who still require our aid. Do you truly mean this, Mr. Sashra? Delta and I can keep dancing together? In good time, Ronnie, yes, but Delta is an adventurer and one whose services are justly in high demand. It would not be right to us to monopolize her service for our ends. And so I bid you farewell for now. Rana and I will remain here in Limsa and consult with Master Gigiro about potentially extend our tour to new locations. Pray, come back and visit us on occasion, yes? Rana gets awfully lonely without company. Hey, that's not... Well, I suppose it is true. Keep dancing, Delta, and let us eagerly await the day that we can take the stage together anew. In chasing shadows from the hearts of your audience, you have learned a new dance. Hmm? Okay, so what's the difference between these? Well, this is like longer. If you do more. All right. In that case, I am gonna move this up here because it has a recast of 120. Oh, it literally explains it right here. I completely missed the thing. For a technical skip will display 4 constant step gauge executing the corresponding actions in the correct order followed by technical fish increases damage dealt by you and nearby party members. Oh, so this one like does like a bunch. I guess it's time for Hildebrand. Alright. Have to go to Ishgard for that. Hmm. Yep, there is. There he is. There's here. Your description for the quest. Seer might be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. That you stand here before me is proof how long smiles upon me today. I need your assistance still time. Before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns this team and now missing and presumed dead Knights of Heaven's Ward. No, he said my favorite, my favorite lines, I think, in the whole game. Like when I was doing it on Tuesday, he said, "Why do I feel like I walked into an alternate world where logic and reason don't exist?" That was such a great line. Yes, there's the scene, and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heaven's Ward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet recently, we have heard rumors of these honored seers walking the streets. This hearsay mostly foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it, but we will need all the help we can get, which means if you were to take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this will be on our terms, and we keep an eye on the boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Oh no! Yeah, that's right. Oh, you may want to ask you. Well, you and Inspector seem to enjoy a natural report, so. Praise hell on for a moment. I was afraid you might make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to superiors, and if I can't, to 4 Thames Manor. Such behavior is uncommon of a gentleman. But what is becoming of a gentleman? Inquisitor's here. Delta, good evening, full. Are you coming to adoring fans or business? Business, always business. You may rest assured. Then I Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Your service is a robbery, murder, tax avoidance. Wait, before I get into that, what's going on here? Much as payment at my blood duty, I all my fruit of my loins, attempted to defeat the Slavic against you, naturally all his father. It fails on me to see you return straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know your father is evil, as we are, but this belongs to Lord Emmett. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Emmett, would you? I guess not. Then where are you, Papa? Does it have a warm stove and steaming kettle too? Oh, don't you see? We have no need to the general. As gentlemen inspector, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, whether the red fern grows and wild. And yet you're been sleeping in Lord Enwat's gazebo for how long? I don't care about marbles. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. She's still going on about. He's still going on about it. Okay. Now I'm fully expecting to fight an actual gazebo. I guess if you pronounce it Gazebo, then yeah, it sounds like some sort of like eye monster. Dangerous indeed, my boy. Besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length of breadth of yours in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than willing away hours beneath a gazebo? I guess. Alright. If it's a kiss you want, you need to go so far. We're currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of Heaven's Ward. The Continental Charlatans are rumored to have tricked several helpless maidens into attending private parleys for a small fee with the promise of enjoying the company of the great seers. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experience to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in the matter would be greatly appreciated. And for it, you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, sir. Say no more, Hildebrand, agent and Corey. Inspector of Shore and well versed in the ways of fair. No! Since when? Mommy and Mother Dearest, I was under impression you had departed for Oda. Oh no. Mainly, my beloved boy, keep playing at being an inspector as well as a father of bloody man bugger that you're coming home right this instant. Can you say such things? Is my life calling to be an inspector? And Gigi is my son. He's a manageable man. See? You come most overjoyed. You know, for sure. I need a champion to defend them from Fleet's most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigation skills and bring these criminals to justice. Oh, as well as he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. You'll help me keep him out of trouble right then. Come along. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Truly, outside her grace, my allowance all gone to waste on those. I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I just need accept she now walks in Halon's halls. Please, do you think me so foolish and frustrated? From what I've heard from others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to Heaven's Ward. As if I've not already memorized every detail, my dear sir. Ada fell's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Ada myself showing swift and terrible violence. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with guilt? If Sir Chilbert were here, he'd purge a lot of them for festering sickness they are. It's pity. He brings such very much pity. And, Hildebrand. Oh no. What are you gonna do now? Papa Hilde, Grandma over there staring at us. No, you don't want to speak here for all. You only grandma second, and it's really important. Never, ever call her that. At least not yet, promise. Yes, for promise to call Grandma Julyan, Grandma Julyan. Greetings, my lady. Oh, ain't you the charmer? There I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy? Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? But the fact that the woman's scorn seemed to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two were murmuring. Tell me what they do with the corner, sir. It's the best you can do, bloody oaths and gorilla fantasies, and you call yourself a man of old man? Schumer, we're only just getting started. Tapestry of lies and deception behind this truth hides often a veil with the tug of a single loose thread. I don't know, every moment of time. Am I not only? It's true. I was just too taken by the false promise of those awful men. Long I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Virgil, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even. When they escorted me to the manor, not only did the loved one, I looked at the hideous face of those so-called glamorous, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. Finally, I swear to you, here now I, Hildebrand, aging horrible Inspector Storm, shall not rest until the dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Ah, 3 cheers for Hildy! Hooray! 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 Yeah, our court can be found in Ayrshire. Come, my little assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all I'm good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire, have you? You mean we're to travel to the Drennan hinterlands right now, just like that? Okay. Oh no, I just realized something. Oh no. Goblins in Nashu. Oh no. Oh no. There's gonna be a huge explosion at some point, isn't there? Oh no. This magnificent settlement is a testament to hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gavi citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julyan and that pan of hers, am I right? Okay. Now I'm really hoping there's a roleplay instance where you play as Julyan and just destroy everything. Trying to track down Hildebrand and Goldbert. That would be a funny one. I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. God sakes, Hildy. Expecting Delta. This lot. Except. God's sakes, Hildy. Accepting Delta. This lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my lover saints or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people at Elshar. My keen inspector sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Sure, yes, Larks knows of Grandstairs. Sneak out letters, keep the cells. Mingle not with the God flock, but each to their own, Lord Talk says. No questions, only jingle shine. I know about the Grandstairs. They kept themselves in the building of their south around spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long lost Search Guardian Noble? What are... Look behind you, a three-headed Gabu! But... Oh no. This is gonna be one of the people that's gonna be reoccurring. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Are you serious like that? Let me speak about the Grand Series. They drifted not offshore some time ago, as I recall. Paid a visit to Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Oh yes, there's so many of concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grand Servers are holed up in a building in the south of the markets. Good show, Delta. There, that one. Come, let's inform the others. Seeing no one's home, there's not we can do but wait then. Probably, I want to say that I really like this place. I think that you, me, and Ashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. Right, Reggie. This community seems to have fostered and enlightened free side. Welcome to the Hall of Souls. Willing to work and true with a great role. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live in Hildebrand, Hellenor, Maximum, Melderville. Could it be? I say, could that be a slow fix coin toss? Do you know this Gobby Inspector? And what's there to do? My master Slowfix was my very first employer. Sure. When traveled through that long ago, Gobby Fluck was waylaid by Uplander bands with no jingles trying to pay brass blades. We had no way to backtake to it until we made busy deal with gentleman Uplander that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bands and brings much banging boom and returns to goodly Gobby's missing goods and great justice. Hence where Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders. But for chance to encounter with gentleman Uplander, he never received egalitarian utopia show. One way we claim Hildy he found a father of a shark with metaphorical twin flesh that is. Elmer's. It was near thing for sure. For the bands who were clever enough to see through the ancient skies an innocent. Oh wait. When Hastings came, I tripped over a barrel of fire sign, and they say, "Boom! We got me doom." Bobby Doom. That's funny. Oh, I know videos for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. Looking at later, I don't. Yes, Master Slow, just looking. And we reflect was making me big eyes. Look, God, like it's come a long way since wandering days. We have not forgotten gentlemen and others come, so fixed to see it off her hand landing. Well, far be it from me to refuse. I said you go for space, and so I would like to stay here with my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A holy zeal, for example, would be more than suffice. Mm-hmm. Why, Self gazebo will perfectly stay behind you, residents of building in our residence, always happy to visit them. But we're pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud is the way to go into. They will not abide. All the more reason to let gentlemen or flock stay instead of grandsires. No need for jingle shine either. Mm-hmm. The giant gazebo to call our own. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Astroslux. Thank you. No need for teary-eyed sometimes guys. Possess the moral obligation to repay gentlemen upland for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo and good luck with the hunt for Grand Sierras. How is the argument? Okay, I draw a family press on. I think no better way to celebrate joyous occasion. Perhaps draw the ire of our new homes for more tents. Come, let's go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now it's got himself Sonic into a bloody hell, so he really thinks I'm gonna let him keep playing on being father. Lace in the Christmas suit, in the Santa costume. Don't sign the tourist grocer. They say we're gonna need more paint. Trust anyone over 60? No, I must have paid some gentleman's standards, not without limits. I dare say I could do for a spot of tea. The inspector's just me, or if those two been looking at us for the past few minutes. It's waiting over here for my endorphins, I should think. Finally presented with health opportunity, me, I was flesh too many of us succumb to fear and flee. I really just made the granny blood blazers. Come on, they're getting away. Okay, use this one. Look at me, desert scallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourself at once. Stars can come forth, your answer. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. I'm so confused. What is this? Slayer 1,000 worms and silver spoon which hath feast their hands. O land! Master Majesty, ancient and awesome divine hand which hath defeated them at not only safe senses and constance, O good sport. Serious Excelsior. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Mayhap both. Gods, desires, and grants yours. Use the attitudes of willfully and also convincing young man to short 10 private parts under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand Engine Corps Inspector Shore, have come on behalf of this poor defenseless instance and see that no others are made suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourself into my custody. Ah, the audacity of this boy, you should feel ashamed of the words and deeds. You will say and rue it hard. And Julyan's gonna parry it with her frying pan, isn't she? God's how I missed this. The air streaming past the blood pumping the taste of copper on my lips and the slight dizziness. It was a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. The hell is happening? Divine sir, fixing on my heart to send from Holland's hell to guide me to her bosom. I am so confused on what's happening now. My beloved, I everything long I've away from someone. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher. I am so confused. Higher, higher. I am... What? Borderland, I knew him not the slightest, but it seemed decent, man. Chased through his side and attempted murder notwithstanding. What? Um, you will rule this and rule it hard. What? I just what? Wait, I see you rolled me. So, oh no. See this world museum? Yes, he's only was dead. If the master magic should also hear asks with hell, he's the man may be saved. What is happening? Say what? Oh, yes, I gotta get right on it. Wonderful voice of creation, send on me a creature of us, my thrall, my commandments, fight. No, wait, that's no good. Let's see. Something rather less controversial, tradition, yes, something with more paperwork ticks. A bind wind to run fire. Cyberpose. Weirdo. What is happening? Oh, I thought you were friends. Kaka, Senro, fuck am I bleeding? Get along my back, my back. Could see my underestimate you lot. That makes two of us. Enough, leave them be, or do not care what becomes of the mammoth. GG, but when? How? That's alright, notice you first thing right now. Show you've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer faces fair and fearsome in the night shadow, which shut deceived kings and queens. Doris! What are these guys? Elderly Team Rocket? We haven't so envious to think we've not seen you for this disguise. And yet you are so effortlessly easy to learn chop for which we're most grateful. My commands are hardly cut out for a life of the road. Husband prayer for the most part of the past schemes for such of a grand sign has been singular mammoth. Swear if you harm Gigi in any way. Good news, our boy will require to claim what is rightfully ours, our youth. I found, I can't see. Damn it, they're very slowly getting away. Hildy! GG! Stay strong, so I swear I'll find you! So I was bringing down fools, so devils when they seize the grand seers, I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor GG's in their clutches, what if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we ought be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Rod's Han by now. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at a safe pace. Little milk sounds right. Let's get after the old buggers. That's what my memories used to call me. Oh, other things. Oh, the memories. I just caught off guard because it's the same. She said the same place as the place the dancers are from. Wait, no, wrong button. I'm not used to being attacked by things here. So it seems the Grand Seers have been caught once more by the very inspector that were trying to catch them. Alright, also how sure we are them, yes, but this all GG, damn it. There's only some manner of opportunity will present itself. Asking you shall receive, we can ambush the wise and dragoon. Take him hostage or demand an exchange. Prisoners, do not disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem with paragons of honor and virtue. Tata will stop against the do. The glance here, then relieve him of his armor. They know, man, they can watch gently, they're taking him hostage. Rest assured I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Delta. Is this where what's his name said I was stealer of pants? See your forearms and strong and tender looking fingers. I'd say you're so kind to miss on my shoulders, young lady. There's only going to make attention that Gauntford can't seem to soothe his magics. I won't rest my of course, how silly me. Pray lend me a hand with my straps. Julyan, you are saying. I swear, it's little things we appreciate, my dear. Part of why used to help me with my armor, you know. Right, I should be seated better to receive your administration. Right. Instructed you by an elder or that he may receive a figure's massage. The suit of armor is surprisingly light and reeks of garlic. And I think without a tender salamander which twitch to shoot these eggs. My little pixie spread some on my chest and under her nose, help me sleep the night through. Come, don't off sugar. Work will see the each other and not slowly make me forget my troubles. Close her extreme snore. The dream softly storms suddenly stops and you interfere in my formless if almost lean closer you extend and then finger only stops showing sudden spasm signals the resumption of labor breathings. No scared you remove a sabotage breaches leaving. So go my exposed elements, the mercy of the nearby round his bears and tentacle morbos may he rest in peace. Great man, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. What? I don't get that. Good night, sweet prince. What? So if I turn, I got you take care of the dragoon. The thing I asked for him all to curse the infinite man of these years whilst returning with the equipment I require. Now without further ado, I shall disguise myself as a Roland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look like another like. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. I'll have a little face for your treat. Shall frontally see the magnificent display of Mandervillain, Guile, and Subterfuge. Oh no. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate you that booger hut, and where the hell's Darling? I know he's gotta take a piss every hour, but damn, he could at least be quick about it. So, at the have returned. Dumb shit. Bollocks. It's about time. Oh, okay, no, that's bollocks. I got your things. I want us back on the road 10 minutes. Pull that, release you here. Just paper on becoming a gentleman. Keep children in cages. What if someone else are find her out? He's gonna get away. Oh, you wanna see? Still, he's right there. I can leave run it out. I shall take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. We're taking his work. He's about to walk out with their Ochichi and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. But I'm cold, and there are marbles after me. Mm-hmm. Do do do. Oh no, what is that face? Me? But you're also me. That can't be unless. This is the moment where my life flashed before. Oh, my dear fiancé, we'll be together at last. So there you tell the chick with the ruse so hawk-eyed. We'll make a minstrel fish. Gods, I didn't realize dying would hurt so much. Now, Chance, you come with me. Wait. No one on you knew. Maybe where I heard that name before. Remember who you are, baby, what you are. Creation of the great Charlian Archmagus Quan. Quan. I was given life by Grandpa Quan. I don't know. What? Dang it. Wait, what exactly do you remember, son? Everything. Yes, I remember everything. The Grandpa Kwan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then, he abandoned me. Grandpa Kwan abandoned me. He believed your flaw, baby, that lacked power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so in his orders, he cast you out and died all alone. To turn back the hands of time, then what we witnessed in Crozor with the Duke's priceless face, that power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you all know this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of Archmage Kwan. We found his journals during one of our many trips into the great libraries. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. And before we knew it, the hour sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our service. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime as it were. A man with the power to take that which has been broken and restore it to prime state, to turn back time with the temporal magic and give us back our misspent youth. Fair to take me, this is also, I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes hearsay. We knew where to look, even. With the journals, we determined that the Mammoth were somewhere in the West Highlands. A chance for a second chance was within reach, and we were forced to watch you and souls pull you from snow, nearly ruining everything. It doesn't come with this. We can help you unlock your true potential. Just think what you accomplish. Where you master your magic, not only could you make me young, and you could even have the power to restore life to Archmage Kwan. Possible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precedents to declare that product of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of fury. Gee, wait. What adventures? What have you do? You've always been so kind to me, Javiel, and I will forever be grateful to. But Grandpa Kwan made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you gonna do? They're gonna get away. We have to stop them. Mab, we must respect your decision. So that's the end, chapter. You're giving up and coming home? I too made a decision long ago to become a travel inspector, and I have ever stood by it. My habit is from a singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. No, I cannot buy it. He's my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. I have also me his father, ensure Gigi keeps the righteous path, and only utilize traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. It just goes along. Don't cry. I must applaud your dedication to work, and I cannot thank you enough for all you have done. Yet, if fear if we continue as we are, she may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask for you to suspend your pursuit of the Grand Seers for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. We'll see how we can only guess the full extent of Gigi's powers. It might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand right then. This is the hard work, not true. Let's retire to our New Zealand and discuss our plans. I suppose it'd been a shame had you given up that easily, though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... Oh no! Oh no! I'll suspend my fruit, and I will, but doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into the mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. see you saw fit to return to capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Julyan origin, and I have my mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the merit. It's heretical origin, yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply my interest is the matters more than a professional one. I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Delta. That'll be all. Oh. To speak Delta, I've been scouring archives for any information regarding temporal magics and the results have been rather troubling to say the least. As you may not be aware, ancient Alec is portrayed in the Introduction as a cautionary tale, a great empire brought low by the vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the Allegans are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. So in these texts that found the reference to temporal magics once wielded by Allegan mages, said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. So within the texts found in accounts and believe in Jesus' willows. Dang it, why does it keep doing that? If these accounts are to believe in Gigi's abilities and these magics are one and the same, then it may be possible for him to turn back the end times for grandsires, much as he restored the Duke's priceless phase. Yeah, I was saying there's no telling. This will work with regards to a living being, considering, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when it shattered. Even if it still was restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water before? The very same, every drop returned to it, or would it be a different water? Or would the water, once split, be forever lost? I speak of the soul, my friend. For even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would they be able as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? The grandsires are convinced they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can, but the dead who have entered into Holland's halls cannot return. They cannot, yet Gigi Lanners resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quan. Speaking of which, according to some Charlene texts and archives, Archmagus Quan was a accomplished scholar known for his studies of ancient Allegan magics. Further evident that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. More importantly, I learned the location of Archmage's former residence. Maybe we could find something of interest there, something which could help us persuade Gigi to change his course. I had in mind to summon Inspector Hildebrand and make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Excellent, let us be about our business. I saw you, Barrett. Wait, are you accusing me of being a heretic? Inquisitor, I saw you sneak to Archmage's and seek out the forbidden stones. Saw my light and you're protecting the forbidden knowledge. For the love, all I did that for my investigation. How you admit to crimes, you did secretly without permission and blatant contrary to the rules. Read the forbidden tomes that by virtue of the authority of resumes, free signature doctrine. You stupid ignorant. Are you so desperate to keep your goddamn jibes that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of hearsay? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that. Damn it, we're better than that. Okay, I really like him. If you will not surrender, then I'll have no choice but to inform my superiors. Well, that came totally out, didn't it? I suppose there's no point trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps in a way to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let us depart for Elshar at once, and we will need to find the inspector. No, it wasn't that I was expecting that. Wasn't expecting it. Like, but it was like I don't know how to explain it. I was more not expecting him to yell all out. I guess I wasn't expecting him to lose his composure, I guess would be a better way of phrasing it. But yeah, I do like his character. So I take it these are supposed to. Losing me off too late, him and Mr. Hildebrand are gone off on his own to confront the Grand Seers. They came back briefly to trade Shine for supplies and whatnot, and you see in the goddess you caught them trading tomflocks about killing dragons in the Forelands. When the inspector learned about it later, he said he'd get after them right away and back take Gigi. He said he had a duty not as a inspector but as a father. Booger, he got no obligation to blame, especially one that chose to leave us one for real, as I recall, I swear. I turned back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamn mind. I'm afraid he might try something reckless. Don't you think we should try and find him and offer a hand lending? I'm more relics than we'll have the Grand Seers attack or worse. Kill any of Hale's Vigor's brood. But first things first, I suppose. Still, would you be so kind as to assist Mistress Nashua and Julyan in search for the inspector? I will pay a visit to the Archmage Quan's abandoned abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, I know that you need not fear for my safety. Let us just say that our singular experience together have inured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality. Could the scrawny little shite finally found his spine? Let's right hand in detail for that. I reckon the inspector probably went there to ask after the Grand Seers. If we do the same, we're sure to catch up to him eventually. Says what I'm making quarters separately. If you learn anything about Inspector of the Grand Seers of Gigi, come tell me. They were here high, proclaiming all this thunder. They were gonna slay the greatest dragon of them all. The gods only know if the naive fools were serious. I could call a murmur if I had seen them come through earlier, boasting about how they were off to kill the biggest one yet. Alright. Well, those outlaws, they were Frost trying, not sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident, that much I recall. Alright. I see, so the grandson is ready for my shrine. Good boy wasn't far behind them either. What are we waiting for? Let's go, let's go! War unfortunate soldiers struggling with storyline is quite firmly embedded in the earth. Just like that, this bird sure gave him what for? Maybe, but what about the other two get to? Not to mention the mammoth. Why don't we pull a mask, though? Having said that, it looks easier said than done. But also, I'm sure you got more than strength to yank him free, right, Delta? Bobby is wearing some sort of mask mat. That makes him look like the inspector, just like the man of 1,000 faces back in Old Awe. No, that's Hildebrand, alright. There's no fooling a mother's eyes. I say, what troubles my beloved son got himself into this time? Well, there, little girl, inspectors there. How did you two end up traveling together? Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfeather when night began to fall. Fortunately, Lord Goldbert chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Ahmed told me about the recent troubles with the Grand Seers, as well as Hilda's investigation, and father can't help but take interest in his son's affairs. Can he? As for me, I was eager to share with you my latest find, namely Archmaker Squan's research notes. No, I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the Lich Yard. I must confess, no small measure of return found in such state haven't been so earnestly disposed by the Grand Seers. I ignominy one was saying I'm grateful for your succor. I'm so surprised to be reunited with you all. This would have happened if you waited for us and said, wait, why the hells are you still wearing that rubbish? An impetuous disguise is essential when concerned with criminal elements, which would seem the Grand Seers have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they're ready to get in their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Not only much, his morsel flies were rather more pointy than I remember. But I fear not pointy. According to Archmage's quotes, that's a sign Gigi is using too much magic. If he carries on like this, his ether will be expended and he'll end up not more than an empty husk. That is terrible news. We must catch up the Grand Stairs at once. Do you know where they headed? All I heard was they were keen to slay dragons. They were bound for Chernimus, a place called Xanath, to kill a great worm named Nidhogg. Really? That all happened? Huh? I'm at the other one. Hey, let's figure. Hells were take for what could they possibly hope to achieve? Agent Corps Inspector Extraordinary, do hereby ask you all to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Seer's machinations. You know, there's really no need for all that. We came here because we wanted the help. I, National Faithful Assistant, Maker of Explosive Extraordinary, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothes. Capital! I knew I could count on you, not sure. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith, then to Gigi. My friends, final battle of the Grand Series is at hand. Though it would seem the wounds are more serious than I thought, I fear I'm no condition to confront foes. There's but one thing that could restore my former abdominal self. Don't you worry, I got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mummy give her baby boy a massage? Oh, dearest my mother, just I will not impose upon you. Not when my ever loyal search does sense right, Mr. My muscles. Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let mommy take care of your little hairless hurts. My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Delta know this is a bond which transcends time and space and personal boundaries. Ugh. If that's the way of it, I'm counting on you, Delta. No, you can do it. Please. Please. You can do it yourself. Please. Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, cover my body oil as you have done many times before. What is it? Tell me, oil me out. The description, it rubs oil on his skin. It does this whenever it is told. Oh, I have to do things very quickly now. Need it into my flesh. Need it as you needed before. Not gonna roll, just touch fears and I applaud your things. I may have hurt you to excessive force. Haha, nay, you were right. Alright, the gentle warmth begins to spread through my body. The fire is righteous burning new in my breast. Hold my son. Though your passion renewed, you may yet be spurred to greater feats in Manorville strength, derived from purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Manorville Salamanderville. To you, my beloved son, now become proud father. I'm equipped with the most sacred of oils, Salamanderville. Could it be the legends are true? Oh no. Your muscles shall shine with all brilliance 1,000 suns. No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily it is so. For by the grace to die once, wear the slings and arrows of bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear their wicked heads. The time has come, Delta. Take this oil, help Hildy become the Manorville man he's meant to be. How many times am I gonna have to... The best of the best for a Manorville man to rise to the top as the cream only can. So for the lack of logical plan, massages the Manorville man. Oh no. Why? Oh, hold saunders. Reveal how flows in every nook and cranny quickly now. Lay your hands upon me, massage me with all your might. Oh, yes, that spirit. I can feel it building and rising. Suppression or suffer on a furrow and bound the tempest, but I have not yet begun the pose. How many times is they gonna make me do this? Look, I am Mandarin Man! Ah, the sound of my word, I've never felt so alive, such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, fragrant smells, left fire, deltas with zero oil, and strong tender fingers which opened my eyes to glory and creation. I am Gentleman Inspector Reborn. Onward to the zenith. No matter the laws of nature, they pervert, or limits they break, the grand seers can do not stop me. I look so out of place with this Santa costume. And again, it sort of fits the whole Hildebrand jive. The answers, I have come for my son. What must we do now? We have a dragon slay. There is no need for any of this. The war is over. But not for long. The war itself will give rise to a new era of fire and blood, and we having consumed our eyes will use our new powers to win untold glory in the battlefield. Our legend will echo in eternity. You would doom countless innocents for glory. No, I will not allow it over my dead body. Far be from to die you then. This is the end for you. No. No. Bad incubus. What's he gonna do? won't you? Have faith, my love. He is our son. Be mindful, pray. Do not look at me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa and Hilda take you home to our gazebo. Stop calling me that. Name is Vivi. I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my grandpa on. I made them young again, but it's not enough anymore. I need them. More eyes, and then I can finally bring him back. I'm sorry, G, but you cannot. Grandpa Kwan is gone. He's right, Jisha. Maybe you could restore his corporal form and breathe life into it, but his soul, what made him your grandpa, is forever beyond your reach. That's not true. I can restore everything to its ideal form, the way it should have been. Even Grandpa Kwan, even your Papa Hildy. Gigi. If you keep using your powers, you'll die. Oh no. Hmm. I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered. As they should be, Gigi, for every waking moment is as the gods intend. Every day I live my life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world, to make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magic is having no effect on the Spectre, because you already know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his, in its own way, right. That's exactly, see, I was so safe that you were unable to make Grandmaster Kwan younger. In your heart, you knew there was not that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpa was exactly as he should be. Your everyday was to be treasured and worthy of celebration. Then one of the brothers, why was I able to make them young again? All you truly knew of them were stories they told, wondrous tales of their doings by heroes in their prime of their lives. It's no wonder you're able to envision them as such. That's all they ever talked about when they were young and when free and full of fire. At first, Archimage Kwan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him anything else but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve the goal would be to take them from you. But you were all he had left in the world. No longer a mere but a friend, a family, his only family, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for our immortality. But I still lost my memories in the end. He was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world, afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all to protect you. But despite his best efforts, something remained, something stronger and more powerful and more resilient than anything Archmagus Kwan ever dared to dream. You were never broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free. Free? Free to do what? Whatever you like, Gigi. Don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life, a new story, all your own. It's all been potential. We're not getting any younger. Well, you are at any rate. We suffered your melon long enough. I intend to use the trap to kill Warren, but since you're so perfectly positioned. Nathan Vivi, grandson of the Archmage Kwan, and Gigi, son of Hildebrand, Maximum Mandrill, and this is my story. It's like it never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for Lures, but for all of us. He made us all as we once were, as we were meant to be. After all, I got only about a night, brother. What about my misspent youth? I was not to be this bloody old. Now, such a fun day. Never have I squatted such proper form. I as well reached my physical peak. What right? Act your age, you deaf sod. You look foolish. Should be grateful that you saw what you had become and gave you a second chance. That was our second chance to relive our glory days. It's rather silly though, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. I was a coward when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like I love you, Doris. Blind bloody fool, Quan's part. I say, am I dead again? Polite Law Inspector, along with everyone else, thinks CGG, the Grand Seers are also in their custody. No, that's my boy. Where's the little tick anyway? He embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. I see. If that's what he wanted, then I could not be happy for him. I'm sure Archmage would feel the same way. What do we do now, Inspector? Is it not true? The water rule beckons us. The pearls of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for his perplexing power, and perhaps one day we shall meet young Gigi again. I hate to admit it, but this whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hilda. Your father and I can see that we're proud of the man you've become. I'm proud of you, Mother. Finally, coming to terms with your feral nature for physical beauty, allow yourself to age gracefully.
Why did you say that? That's-
I fear we have had a failure to communicate. Here it goes again. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait. Mark, what is this curious light I spy in the far distant house? And oh, this familiar scent which stirs my nostril. Do I smell a case? We're not my friends, for wherever the wrongs want for succor. I Hildebrand shall be there till we meet again. I say, you do know as long as the core remains intact that little Gigi is not actually dead. That's right, so dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about. He had fallen into a dormant state because he used all of his ether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient ether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. As for these three, I will be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead. I was trying to more, but hardly necessary. After all, it's my duty to bring them to justice. Oh yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to the young prisoner, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in the gall and throw away the key if I don't kill me outright. So go to Idleshire and live in Hillsgizil. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no? That doesn't sound bad. Actually, full. I'm glad to accept your offer. So I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down. This is the most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the Grand Series to Lord Gorwell and for me to see to Inspector Hildebrand's crew. I'd like to thank you for everything done. If you find yourself in Elshire, come see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make, but I can't imagine that it will take that long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. Looking back on that course of run, it's not hard to think of the man I was, and I feel ashamed. Before I took this case, I had only left the capital a handful of times. The rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. Fury take me, what a fool I was. If I hadn't met you and the inspector in Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job, nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth, the whole truth. One might say getting labeled as a heretic and having to flee Ishgard is the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, now I'm free to start new life in Alshar as a consulting inspector. But enough that there's someone I'd like you to meet. Lord Goldbert made some modifications as he's smaller in size that should allow him to absorb ether more effectively over time. We thought that if he were to travel with you and share in your grand adventure, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you. Mm-hmm. Hildebrand will return. It's gonna be right back. I just have to go to the bathroom. I'm back. maintenance node, so probably gonna finish up within a half hour. Oh yeah, since I'm here, I'm pretty sure my retainer's done with the venture, so might as well just do that. Oh my gosh, I keep getting these stupid windows. Sure, these windows. HD. Let's see. Actually, I know, it's just that I don't really want to start anything new right now because I'm gonna be finishing soon. So, hold on. What's the thing look like? Oh yeah, if I... Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream next week, but then after that, I think it probably should be good on the 30th, which is not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. Which I guess I could do do the Stormblood Hildebrand then. And then. Yeah, do that and then. Wait, because then. Yeah, the 1st. January 1st is Thursday. So I might actually do that. Because then I can title my stream on January 1st, which is Thursday, Bringing in the New Year with Shadowbringers. I might do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, yeah, that is better. You good at titles. Yeah, because there's gonna be maintenance anyway, so. Because yeah, I actually got like the warning pop up of the emergency maintenance that happens soon. I think it's like a little over an hour. No, I think it survived. I think it just glitched out. I think. I don't know. Nope. Um, whatever. I was gonna end anyway. Guess I'm just in Idleshire. Oh well. I'm not gonna try and get back in just to get to the inn in Gardenia. I'll do that Saturday. You a good friend. All right. Now, let's see. Who should I raid? Oh yeah. So I'm looking at the raid thing, and a bunch of the a bunch of the people are on the login screen. Uh, who's on today? Oh no. Hmm. Dude, this person. Agreed.